Hello everyone, in today's video we're just going to talk about the definition of a function. So in this picture here I have set A and set B. And if something is a function, that means that every input, which in this case means where the arrows are coming out of, only ever creates one output. So if we look at the 1, the 9, the -4, and the 2, we can see that all those numbers on the left only have one out. There's only one arrow coming out of them. That means that this is a function. If I show you another example, this one's not a function. Because if you look at the 8, you can see that the 8 has two arrows coming out. And when you have an input making more than one output, then it is not a function. That's the definition of a function. Now to check to see if a list of points is a function, all you have to do is look at the x values and see if there's any repeats. And if there are repeats, then the y values that are matched up need to never change. They need to be the same. So choice D here is boxed as the answer. -7 is the input, and it's paired with -8. But then later, just 2 points later in this relation, -7 is paired with 3. For this to be a function, -7 needs to always be paired with the same number, in this case, -8. So later, when we see it not paired with -8, we can see why it's not a function. If they use the same x value more than once, and it's always paired to the same y value, that's okay. That means it's a function. Now, how to determine if a graph is a function is by using the vertical line test. So, if you can pick a spot that when you draw a vertical line, it hits the graph more than once, then it's not a function. This graph is not a function because if I draw a vertical line, which is an up and down line, in several spots, you would hit the graph twice. For instance, if I draw a vertical line on x equals 2, that would hit the graph just above the x-axis at 2 and also below the x-axis at -4. So this is not the function. And then finally, function notation is just another way to ask you to plug in a specific value. So when this question says find f of 3, they want to know what is this function's output when the input is 3. So when you see f parentheses in a number, they want you to plug in that number in for x and then tell us the output, tell us the y bit. So in this question, when we input 3, when we plug in 3, our output is 2. Our y value, when we have maxi 3, was 2. So that's all for today. Definition of a function. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.